Oh, stick is scaring me. Hold up. Does this look familiar? Life can feel like a battlefield sometimes. Chaotic, messy, and nonstop. But stick around because today I'm sharing how you can tame the chaos, bring peace into your home, and prioritize your family in the new year. Trust me, it is possible.
I'm so glad you're here joining me today. If you're new here, I'm Susan, your Chief Encourager in Chaos. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe for more encouragement and practical homemaking tips, including some sourdough, and stick around for ideas that can transform your family life and homemaking journey. Does it feel like the chaos of the holidays is just spilled over into your new year? Maybe you're juggling school schedules, work demands, and the never-ending list of to-dos. Trust me, you are not alone. But today, I want to share some encouragement and practical ways to prioritize your family, bring peace into your home, and tame all of the chaos. So let's take small, intentional steps to make this year a little more joyful and grounded. Watching my son take the lead on these biscuits has been one of the sweetest joys. He loves being in the kitchen, and it's amazing to see his confidence grow with each recipe. These little moments make the chaos so worthwhile.
I'm learning a big C and a big S, which looks like a yay, and a big P.
Cool.
Which looks just like a regular big P.
Just a little more fancy though.
Yeah. And a big F looks like a big J.
In chaotic seasons, I find that starting with a little goal setting can make a huge difference. My husband and I like to sit down each quarter to map out our family priorities, everything from budgeting to family nights to ministry goals. It's not about perfection, it's about alignment. Of course, even with the best plans, chaos happens. Like this night before Christmas when I was hurrying to prep sourdough biscuits and pancakes for the morning and ended up spilling flour everywhere, on the islands, on the cabinets, even on my socks and my legs. My kids ran in and began laughing, and honestly, all I could do was laugh too. Moments like these remind me that homemaking doesn't have to be perfect. It's about finding joy even in the mess. One of our goals this year is to eat at home more often. It saves us money, allows us to connect as a family, and it's just healthier. I've been working on breakfast prep with sourdough, like making pinwheels, biscuits, and waffles. And the beauty of sourdough is its versatility. Since I used sourdough discard for these recipes, I was able to prepare and bake the pinwheels and biscuits on the same day, saving time and effort. For the waffles, I prepped the batter ahead of time, which worked perfectly for a busy morning. And here's the best part. I use sourdough discard for all these recipes. Discard is the portion of starter that you don't need to feed, which means that you can store it in the fridge and use it for when you're ready. For example, sourdough biscuits are best with chilled discard. It gives me the flexibility to prep ahead without the daily feeding schedule of an active starter. If you're interested in my sourdough biscuit recipe, it's on the blog at makeandmakin.com, and I've even got a super simple waffle recipe that's made with commercial yeast on there too. Now, if sourdough waffles and pinwheels sound like something you'd love, let me know in the comments because I'd be happy to see what I can whip up for you. Also, if you're interested in milling your own grains, I highly recommend the NutriMill. I have the NutriMill Classic and I love it. I've linked it below so you can check it out. And if you use my code MAKIN20, you get $20 off of your purchase. So it's a great way to elevate your homemaking and support the work that I do here. One of the best ways to prioritize your family is by setting aside time for connection. For us, this looks like a weekly family night. Sometimes it's devotional, other times it's game nights, or even a simple movie night. These small rhythms create big memories. Another thing that's helped us is teaching our kids stewardship. Whether it's saving money, managing their time well, or helping out around the house, these lessons are invaluable. For example, While my son helps roll out sourdough biscuits, we could talk about how we serve each other as a family. It's a great way to involve kids in homemaking while teaching responsibility. So, not everything goes perfectly, as you can see. Morning chaos is practically a family tradition around here, but the important thing is to keep trying, keep laughing, and maybe keep a mop nearby. My freezer is now stocked with sourdough pinwheels, biscuits, and waffles, so we're set for breakfast during our busy homeschool mornings. If you're finding this helpful, I'd love for you to check out the blog post that I've linked in the description box below. I've included a resource with 15 frugal family meals that's available for donation, so whatever you feel led to give. Every donation helps to keep my blog ad-free so that you won't have to click through endless ads to find a recipe, something that I despise. It's one of the ways I hope to make homemaking a little easier and more enjoyable for you. The chaos we feel in busy seasons isn't new, but the Bible has so much wisdom for navigating it. Proverbs 24, 3-4 says, "By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures." For me, that means intentionally filling my home with rhythms that reflect God's peace and provisions. And my favorite verse, Philippians 4, 6-7, reminds us, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds through Christ Jesus." Maybe that's where you need to start today, with a simple prayer as a family asking for God's peace in this season. Remember, you don't have to tackle everything at once. Start small, a family dinner, a prayer, or even just a conversation about your goals. These little steps can bring peace and joy into your home. If you're looking for more ideas, don't forget to check the blog post linked below. And if you've been thinking about starting sourdough or milling your own grains, I've got some real great resources for you in the description. Until next time, know that I'm praying for you and I'm cheering you on.